evening, good afternoon, and welcome to what is a very important video for not just fans of football clubs across the southwest of England, but also every single football club in the whole country. I may as well get straight into it if any of you haven't seen the news by sharing my screen almost immediately. So I'll get that up. That's the news. That's the news right there. Torquay United have gone into administration, which, of course, as we all know, is a very, very, very awful, sad thing to see. We've been through it before from an Argyle point of view. Portsmouth have been through it before. Exeter have been through it before. Bournemouth. A lot of clubs in this country have gone through really dark phases like this, and other times where clubs have nearly been on the verge of extinction, like us between 2011 and 2013. Exeter back when I was a kid. Portsmouth when they got relegated from the Premier League. Who else? Bournemouth again. Bolton, they nearly went through it. Derby. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. And rivalry aside, I mean, Torquay's not really a rival compared to Exeter, obviously, from an Argyle point of view, from a Plymouth point of view. But rivalry aside, and this is an important message to all of you, no matter who you support, no matter which clubs you like, no matter which clubs you don't like, please don't wish clubs going on bust. Please don't wish clubs going to bust from anyone. I wouldn't wish it on Exeter, and they're our biggest rivals. We can't let this happen. We can't let this happen. Torquay have always been a Football League member since I was a kid. There's always been 3 main clubs in Devon, not 2, and 3 main clubs in the southwest, not 2. A lot of people in this newer generation only think there's 2, us and Exeter. That's not the case. And the only reason people think that is because of Torquay's huge decline ever since they got relegated from League 2 10 years ago. It's been a decade that Torquay's been in the 5th tier or below. But let's read through all this. But no, we can't let this happen. I want to put a message out there first by saying, and we'll go through our fixtures and Exeter's fixtures especially, but to anyone here that is going to watch this that supports either one of us or Exeter, if you're not going to Middlesbrough this weekend for Argyle, and if you're not going to Exeter's match this weekend, I don't know who Exeter's got. I'm going to quickly look it up. Who have Exeter got this weekend? Fleetwood at home. I mean, I can imagine most Exeter fans be at the game, to be honest. But any that can't go to any Plymouth or Exeter game between now and the end of the season, especially for the future for the time being, go to Plainmoor. Seriously, go to Plainmoor, because Torquay need people's help now or never. They really need it. And I've got to look at my fixture schedule with Argyle especially, but if there's a game I really know I can go to Torquay, then I'm going to recommend myself to go, because we can't lose them. We can't lose them. It'll never be the same. Like, I'd never wish it on Exeter, meanwhile. And it's because, let's say, for example, Exeter went bust and went out of business. Where would our biggest rivals go? It wouldn't be the same. It'd be really boring. Football would be really boring. We cannot wish it on anyone. I obviously can't stand Exeter with all my heart from a Plymouth view, but I would never, ever, ever, I would never wish Exeter to get liquidated. I'd never wish Torquay to get liquidated. I would never wish it on any football club across the whole nation. Southend went through this last season. Scunthorpe have been going through this. You don't wish it on anyone. To the people that wish clubs to go out of business, you're not a football fan. Seriously, you're not a football fan. You're just a vile, evil, unsympathetic, narcissistic human being. The people that wish it on clubs. Do you not realise how many jobs will go out of stake if Torquay get liquidated? Do people not realise that? We can't let this happen. We cannot let this happen. There's 3 main clubs in this part of England, and we cannot afford to lose one of them. They're a big part of the county, Torquay. They're a big part of the community. They're a big part of the community across South Devon and Torquay's postcode district, ranging from Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Paignton, Totnes, Kingsbridge, Dartmouth, Dawlish, sort of. Brixham, of course, Kingsware, Salcombe. It wouldn't be the same if Torquay went, and we don't want it to happen. I really don't want it to happen from the bottom of my heart. And I urge every single football fan that supports Plymouth or Exeter that can't go to any of our games at the moment to go to Torquay and save the football club. When I can, I'm going to try and go to Torquay some point at the end of this season because I want to make sure they're okay. It's just a horrible feeling. We went through this from 2011 to 2013, and at the time I was a kid and I was living in Penzance. I couldn't go to Argyle games all the time. My first proper football match was not until 2015. And I feel really guilty that I wasn't there when Argyle were on the brink of extinction. I feel guilty, really guilty I wasn't there. But it's harder, obviously, first of all, when you're a kid. And second of all, when you can't expect my family to travel me an hour and a half from Penzance to Plymouth every single week when I was 12 years old. And my autism was more severe then as well. I can't lie, when I was a kid as well. So a lot of it I really didn't understand. If it happened now, obviously it'd be a lot different. But I can't imagine what our club was going through at that time from 2011 to 2013 because it's never a nice feeling. It's just horrible. And so many clubs across this country have been through it. Bolton, Derby, Exeter, Scunthorpe, Southend. We cannot let this happen to Torquay. We cannot let this happen. Someone go and buy the club. Seriously, if you're watching this and you have the money to buy the club and you want to own and run a football club, go and buy Torquay United Football Club. Someone please save Torquay. Please. I'm begging you. Someone please save a very historic football club in our region. So let's read through what the news has been going. National League South club to go into administration. So Torquay United are going to administration after owner Clark Osborne said he can no longer fund the National League South club. That's horrible to look at. That really is horrible to look at, honestly. And I remember a few years ago, like it says down there, that Torquay was so close to being back in League Two for the 21-22 season. They lost to Hartlepool on penalties. It was heartbreaking for Torquay. After this, by the way, I don't know if you know, Gary Johnson has left Torquay by mutual consent. He's been at the club for years. And I've looked up that some Torquay fans are half and half on this. Some are glad they're gone and he's gone. And then there's others that are thinking, oh, you've just completely fled Torquay when you've just completely fled Torquay in our lowest moment. So I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. But so here we are. This is the news regarding Gary Johnson. It feels all doom and gloom, doesn't it? 30 miles east of where I am now. 30 miles up the road, it just looks doom and gloom, and I feel awful for Torquay. I really do. Obviously, Reading's going through what they're going through now as well. Forgot to mention as well. But this is serious. Like, this is serious. This is. Football rivalry aside, for this whole video, we need Torquay United Football Club saved. It won't be the same if they get liquidated. It won't be the same at all. Our fans and Exeter's fans need to come together to save Torquay, because this is more serious than football rivalry. Much more serious. Johnson's left. And look at this. Going into administration, we'll see Torquay docked 10 points and dropped to 18th place. And that's 4 points above the relegation zone. That is 4 points above a drop zone that takes you to the 7th tier of English football. The Southern League. The league that Truro's just got promoted from. And it would be one of Torquay's lowest moments in their entire history. I think, if not, their lowest moment in their entire history. I don't think Torquay's ever been in the 7th tier, ever. I'm going to look this up because I really don't know. I really don't know. So, we'll have a look at this. So, yeah. Like I've said, guys, if you're not an Argyle... if you support Argyle, if you support Exeter, please go to Torquay tomorrow if you can't go to Middlesbrough and if you can't go to Exeter's home game against Fleetwood. Torquay's at Plainmoor tomorrow, playing Aveley. Here we are. Right, let's get this up. No, wrong button. Let's get this up. That's Torquay's league performance. Yeah. If Torquay get relegated this season, it will be the lowest moment in the history of the football club. They've never been in the 7th tier in their history. And I remember that season they did get relegated to the National League South before in 2018-19. And they bounced straight back up. Nearly got straight back to the 4th tier, but it just hasn't worked at all. And whatever's going on at the club is just, it's awful. They don't deserve to go through this. And this just shows that there's bigger things in football. I'm nearly on the verge of crying because I don't want it to happen. No one should want it to happen. The people that want clubs liquidated are total psychopaths and should never be a football fan and are just a vile human being, and I hope they have the worst in their life. Seriously. No one should wish this on Torquay. No one. Now let's get the BBC News up again. Let's get BBC News up again from what I'm reading. Where is it? So, yeah, Torquay will be 4 points above relegation to the 7th tier because they will be deducted points for administration. I mean, look at this. It's all doom and gloom, honestly. It's mad, isn't it? It is honestly mad. So, what was Torquay's former owner, Clark Osborne? He stepped down, which means someone's got to... And he ended up being a controversial owner, as it says. That just shows someone's got to buy the club. Osborne had kept Torquay afloat. The last set of accounts show loans of almost 4.3 million to the club. It is expected that that figure is likely to be well past 5 million with new accounts for the year to June 2023 due soon. The decision leaves Torquay searching for a fourth owner in less than a decade. That's not nice at all. They got to the League Two playoff final in 2011, didn't they? Nearly got promoted to League One when we were at our low point in League Two. So it was under a consortium backed by the money of late lottery winning supporter Paul Bristow, whose widow Tia eventually assumed full control. Sold the club for £1 in May 2015 to a consortium of local business people. Didn't have the finances, so sold to Osborne. And now here we are. I mean, look at this. Let me look at Torquay's fixtures because I want to see what I can attend that doesn't clash with Argyle. Let's just have a look. Because I am going to Middlesbrough this weekend because I've got to make the episode. If we weren't playing Borough tomorrow, I would have gone to Torquay tomorrow because this is serious. This is honestly serious. Right. Right, here we go. So, Taunton got postponed. It's a very waterlogged pitch, isn't it, Taunton? It does get postponed quite a lot. Lost to... oh, no, this is last week. I do apologise. Then Braintree just gone. Lost 1-0. And then 0-0 with Farnborough. Just this Tuesday gone. Saturday the 2nd of March, Weymouth away. We're playing Ipswich that day, so I won't be able to make that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. And I would have ticked off Weymouth finally then as well as an away day, just in general. Huish Park on the 29th of March. If I wasn't at Norwich that day, I would have gone to Huish Park to watch that. I'm just trying to work out what I can go to, basically. Truro. Of course, Torquay's still got to face Truro. That'll be at that'll be at Taunton. Because I don't know if you know the news about Truro, but Truro and Parkway have fallen out. So Truro's no longer ground sharing with Parkway. So this says Manadon Sports Hub, but it's wrong. It's going to be taking place in Taunton. The 9th of April, that is a Tuesday. Are we playing that day? Let's have a look. Oh, we are. Oh, we are. For God's sake. Oh. If only if it was a different day. We've got QPR that same night at Home Park to hopefully confirm our survival that night. I'd go otherwise. The schedule looks so bleak and it's just so irritating from my point of view. What I can try and go to, I will try and go to, but I have to see. But like I said, to any Argyle fan or Exeter City fan who can't make their games between now and the rest of the season, I urge you to go and watch Torquay to save the football club. Because it's everything that Torquay really need right now. Honestly. It's just the truth. So I want to call it again before I move on. So we'll get up our fixtures. To any Argyle fan, to any Plymouth fan watching this video, who isn't going to Middlesbrough, who isn't going to Sheffield Wednesday, Blackburn, Norwich, Rotherham, Stoke, Millwall. If you're not going to any of those, please go and watch Torquay. From the bottom of my heart, please go and watch Torquay. If you can't make any of our games. The yellow corner of Devon needs saving. Let's get Exeter's fixtures up. Same if you're an Exeter fan watching this. If you can't make Peterborough, if you can't make Shrewsbury, if you can't make Leyton Orient, if you can't make Cheltenham on Easter Monday, or Port Vale, or Northampton, or any of the home games that Exeter have, please go and watch Torquay. I'm urging Devon, and to a certain extent Cornwall, from my point of view, and just this region in general for football, we need to come together for this occasion. If there's a match I can go to at Torquay, I will try and go, because I want Torquay to exist. I want every football club in England to exist. What happened to Bury in 2019 was disgusting, what the EFL did. What Sky Sports, how they counted that down and all that. It was disgraceful. We've got to come together on this occasion. It's an iconic football club based on the English Riviera. And this just proves there's three parts of football in Devon. The yellow corner of Devon, Torquay. The green corner of Devon, Plymouth. And the red corner of Devon, Exeter. I've got the book. I've got this book that I got from Torquay last season while I went to one of their games with Harvey England. It's called Devon Derbies, 1920 to 2001. You know what this just proves, though, everyone? There's 3 clubs in the Devon Derby, not 2. So many people think now that the Devon Derby is just Plymouth Argyle versus Exeter City. And yes, Plymouth hate Exeter more than Torquay. Exeter hate Plymouth more than Torquay. It doesn't mean that Torquay is not a derby, because it is a derby. Whether they're facing us or whether they're facing Exeter, it's a derby, no matter what. The Devon Derby is 3 ways, not 2 ways. Think about it. Lincolnshire has 3. Lincoln, Scunthorpe, Grimsby. Lincoln and Grimsby despise each other. They're their arch rivals. They're not as rivals with Scunthorpe, but they are rivals. Plus, Scunthorpe also have a huge rivalry with Hull. It's the same, though, with Lincolnshire, with down in Devon. Exeter and Plymouth, us and Exeter despise the living crap out of each other. And we're not as bothered with the matches against Torquay, but it doesn't matter. I bother with them. We should still bother with them no matter what. It's a derby, no matter what. It is a Devon derby. Us versus Torquay is the South Devon derby. Us versus Exeter is the mainish Devon derby, or A38 Devon derby. Exeter versus Torquay is the Devon Riviera derby. But all this together means it's the Devon derby. There's 3 clubs, not 2, for professional football in not just Devon, but Cornwall as well, and the far southwest of England. And the southwest of England as a whole, like including Somerset, Dorset, Wiltshire, Gloucestershire and Bristol, has only 10 professional football clubs. We can't afford to make that 9. There's us, Plymouth Argyle, Exeter City, Torquay United, Yeovil Town, Bournemouth, Swindon Town, Bristol City, Bristol Rovers, Cheltenham Town and Forest Green Rovers. There's 10 of us professionally in the southwest of England. In the far, far southwest, it's just us, Exeter and Torquay. We can't afford to lose Torquay. It will be so damaging for our part of England as well. Please save Torquay United. Someone, anyone. Please save the football club. I feel awful for Torquay at the moment and all their fans. It just shows that there's bigger things in football. It really does. And I'd never wish it on them. I'd never wish it on anyone. I'd never wish it even on Exeter. I'd never wish it on anyone. That's coming from an Argyle fan. And I know people still ask me going, how come you support Plymouth when you're Cornish and your closest club realistically is Truro? But as a proud Cornishman, I want everyone in Cornwall to do well. Whether if it's Truro, whether if it's Plymouth Argyle, whether if it's Plymouth Parkway, Penzance, Mousehole. Mousehle's my grassroots club. Falmouth Town, Redroof, Helston, Newquay, Bodmin, St Austell, Launceston, Saltash, Torpoint, etc., etc. At the end of the day, there's no professional clubs in Cornwall. Truro and Falmouth are the closest that have got to being professional. But will it ever happen? I'm not sure. But my mum's from Plymouth, and Argyle has always been Cornwall's professional football club. Always. Doesn't matter if it's on that other side of the River Tamar. It always has been. And I may come from a town that's 64 miles west of Plymouth, in Newlyn, in West Cornwall, right by Penzance. It's still our local football club, Plymouth Argyle. It's still our professional football club. And as a proud Cornishman, I want anyone from Cornwall to do well and Plymouth to do well. It's our region, it's our county, and closest local mainstream city. There's 2 life goals I want in my lifetime before I'm dead. And that's Truro in one of the National League or League 2. League 2 would be a dream come true. And Plymouth in the Premier League. That's all I want in life for dreams in football. I want that more than England winning the World Cup or the Euros in front of me. And I say that because England have done it before in 1966. Plymouth Argyle have never reached the Premier League. I want it to happen one day so we can get alongside these clubs around us like Bournemouth, Southampton, Portsmouth, especially Pompey. Then we've done it. We've been there. Brighton. Bristol City's played top flight football anymore. Bristol City's played top flight football before. I want us to do it one day. And Truro to get to League 2 one day. It will put the city and my county on the map for professional football. It really will. And that's what I really want to see in life before I'm dead. But anyway, enough about who I support and what I want, wishing well for anything around Plymouth or Cornwall. This is about Torquay. This is about the Torquay region of Devon. A club that's fully Devonian as well. Fully Devonian. Let's get the statement up on what actually has been said. regarding Osborne's departure. So this is Torquay's website. Clark Osborne has today issued the following statement regarding Torquay United Association Football Club. It's all about Osborne leaving. Here we are. Any parties who would like to express their interest are requested to email secretary@torquayunited.com. This just shows that Torquay really needs someone to buy the club. This really shows that. And I, again, urge anyone to come to Torquay as much as they can for all this. I've heard, by the way, on social media that there will be a few Plymouth Argyle fans, a few of our fans that are going to play more tomorrow to watch Torquay. That's basically, well, they can't go to Middlesbrough tomorrow, so it's brilliant that they're going to Torquay. The club needs saving. Someone needs to buy the club. Torquay's calling for it. It literally says there. It's horrible to look at. It really is horrible to look at, honestly. We really hope they can pull it through. The Devon derbies, 3 ways. Remember my Exeter videos that I did at the start of both of them? It's 3 ways, not 2. So whoever made this Wikipedia-ish page is wrong. This should be saying the Devon derby is a term used to describe football matches between any one of the following: Exeter City, Plymouth Argyle and Torquay United. 3 clubs based in the county of Devon. So this is wrong. They need to put that yellow shirt on there. But yeah, that is the breaking news, that Torquay United are currently in administration. Someone please go and buy the club. Please. Please, please, please. We need these clubs saved. Because none of them deserve what Bury went through. None of them deserve what Bury went through. And I've said countless times on this video and in my channel overall that I'd never wish it on anyone. And every proper football fan wouldn't wish it on anyone. I've told you all countless times I'd never wish it on Exeter even, and they're our biggest rivals. I can't stand them, obviously. But I never, ever, ever wish it on Exeter. Ever. It wouldn't be the same. And the same with Torquay. It wouldn't be the same. Please buy Torquay United Football Club, someone. Please save Torquay United Football Club. That is the title of this video. And it's just my message to anyone that supports Plymouth or Exeter that can't go to any of our games between now and May. Please go and watch Torquay. Please. Honestly, please. It's the least you could do. Let me just get this up as well. Torquay's just released this on Instagram as well. You probably won't be able to see this, but it says shirt auction launched to raise club funds. And this is on their players as well. Torquay's launching a shirt auction, which shows that they really need the money for the football club. But if anything, someone needs to buy the football club. Please save Torquay. Someone please save Torquay. This is where our region could really go and unite to save a historic football club in the yellow corner of Devon, in the southern part of Devon. And Argyle fans posted this as well, if you can see it. If you're not going to Middlesbrough, go to Torquay, please. They really need saving. They're really struggling. This could potentially be the lowest Torquay's ever been if they get relegated to the 7th tier of English football. So I guess that covers the main aspects of this video, really, guys, and this recording and the title of this video. And it just shows that there's bigger things in life than there is to rivalries in football. This is serious. And we've been playing Torquay for years, for our entire history. So have Exeter. Apparently, back in the olden days, Torquay hated us more than they hated Exeter. Because I think back in the olden days, Torquay and Plymouth were the two best clubs in the county and Exeter were miles behind. It was the same when I was a kid as well, because Exeter were in the National League, Torquay were in League 2 and one season in League 1, and we were in the Championship. It just shows that times can change in football. Now look what's happening. We're in the Championship, Exeter's in League 1, Torquay's all the way in the National League South. The club really needs their help now more than never. The club needs your help, now more than never. And like I said, if there's a game that Argyle ain't playing and I've got a free day and Torquay are playing, I'm going to try and go, because yeah, the news says it all. The news honestly says it all. So I guess that brings us to the end of this recording here, guys. To anyone that is going to the Riverside, I'll see you there. But for now, I'll end with the up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green, Green Army. But more importantly, please keep it together, Torquay. We're all here for you. And please save Torquay United Football Club. That's all I can say, really, guys. So I'll catch you all. I'll catch you all later. Cheerio.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.